Hey WIScampers, Chris here from WIScamping, and I'm very excited to introduce our new video series that's called Pack It or Pass It. And this is our review of products that we use every day to make camping easier and better, or maybe not, and then it's time to pass it. First up in our video series is something that you've seen a lot on our socials, and it's called the Automatic Chef. And if you've been keeping an eye on our socials, you probably saw many different videos with us cooking different things on this automatic rotating tripod. Well, I'm excited to tell you, this year, a company called Sky Industries LLC purchased the patent and the business that's called Automatic Chef because really it was nowhere since 2020. The previous owners decided to stop manufacturing it, which is crazy because the year of 2020 was a very big year for camping, and ever since then, camping has really exploded. A lot of campers, including myself, were super stoked to see this product back on the market and better than ever before. And I have to tell you, Sky Industries LLC, stand-up company. Their customer service is fantastic, and they're a local homegrown company here in Northeast Wisconsin. So without further ado, let's get to our first review and our first unboxing of this product.
Alright, so when you open it up, everything fits nicely into this little case. And you can see that it's got little storage compartments for every component. There's the motor, there's the spike, there's the grate, which folds in half, which is awesome. You've got the pedestal, and again, right here is all the cooking utensils. Now the two things that I should suggest you get right away: a mallet, Harbor Freight, easy pickup, and then obviously D batteries, 2 D batteries for the motor. All right, so let's get started here. Like I said, this is actually the heat shield. Protects the motor. You've got the grate, which folds in half, which is awesome for storage. We are going to put the barbecue tools here to the side. Here's the instructions. So 2 sets of instructions. Actually, the box itself has instructions that I would read outside of this when you get it. I was very excited, so I have those on the side of the camper, but I think these will do as well. But it basically shows you in the owner's manual every part of this and what's needed to set up. So realistically, there are 11 steps, and step number 1 is read the entire assembly instructions, which is a really good point. So number 2, open the hard plastic case, which we did, to expose the contents, retrieve the ground spike. So the ground spike is going to be labeled ground spike, which is this guy right here. So this is your ground spike, ground mount spike right there. This is where you need the mallet. So let's figure out where we're going to put this here. I'm thinking this is probably a good spot. And I think it also says the distance that you should put it away, at least from the fire pit. I think it says about 6 or so inches. So we'll go back a little ways here. And you can always move it. That's the nice flexibility of this. But obviously, what you do is you put the spike in the ground. You're going to take the mallet. We'll put it right here, and we're going to pound it in. That in over there. That's good. Again, you don't need to go all the way, just enough. And you know, the disassembly is pretty easy. Where you figure it needs to go a little bit further, you can do that. Then you're going to retrieve the shoulder and grill arm portion with the cable handle and rotisserie unit. So you're going to put that over the grill height adjustment handle over the swivel zone pipe. What that means is you have these 3 pipes. So these are basically going to go into one another to make your tripod, like so. But you also have this last piece. So the thing that you got to remember when this goes on is this is the catch-all, right? So that doesn't fall. So let's start by going over here. That's going to go over nice. That's 2. That's 3. Perfect. So what this is saying is you're going to want to put this probably over this portion. That way you have enough leverage. Now this is where I say the 4 to 16 inches, but here's the cool thing. If you look on the side here, these little pegs allow you to go further. So if you kind of underestimated your distance, which I did, all you got to do is pull it and you're good. But just remember, this is a cable. It only goes so far. If you're pulling on and you're like, why isn't this going out? The first thing to think, where is this guy at? Your adjustment handle. Because that's going to put this down. So when you do that, and it's going back in because I don't have the grate on, but if I hold it, now I can basically take that and bam, I can push it out to go even further. I have it on the end peg. This seems still to be a good distance. I'm going to roll with this right now and I can always change it. All right, the next step, retrieve the 2 base pipes, which you did, slide the base into the swivel, which you did, slide the base to the ground spike, which you did. Now the rotisserie mechanism should hang freely from the grill arm pipe. This is your rotisserie. This is the beautiful part about this. This is where your D batteries go. So you just open that up, put your 2 D batteries in, and you're going to see here that this red button activates your motor. It's going to go right here. The carabiner, that just pops on. And then this is your heat shield. This is what protects that motor. Fits nicely snug in there. All you got to do is take this, line up the holes. So we're right here. I'm going to put the pin in here. These are great. You can see on the grate, the one thing is there you can tell there's little spots designated for this. These are 3 carabiners. They just go in and, oh my goodness, I got on the upside down. So that's one thing to remember because this is hinged and it goes folding. You want to make sure you have the grate facing the right way, otherwise it's not going to work properly. There. So again, we're going to simply take this, hook 1, hook 2, and hook 3. And I am happy to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Oh, you can see my tipped over, but again, that's because I probably didn't go further enough in the sand. And I think we got some more special guests coming here. But it's gonna lay like that. So let me adjust this a little bit. Because obviously this is all sandy and I did a poor job there. So, oh, thanks girls. That's okay, you're on film now. This is a good idea of saying, this is a super sandy site, like more than usual. We actually set this up in Frontier one weekend and that is a lot more rock. So the experience is a little bit different. So what we're gonna do, again, I think this is a great example here. We got this all here. Easy disassembly. So let's take this and we'll throw that aside. All right, let's do this. There you go, guys. That's it. Again, I'm still a little bit too far away. So all I have to do is, again, remember this guy here, just that, pull out, and now I'm perfectly over the fire. The real cool thing about this, swivels. So when you're not in use, you want it to cool down, you're kind of taking bacon in and out, whatever the food is. You can do that right over here. As I said, I should have said, you have to hit the button, activate it, it's gonna automatically rotate for you, which is awesome. That is camping made simple. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot better things to do than stare at this thing, taking some tongs and turning it. You don't want to do that. 2D batteries, push the button, money. Now, the other thing I would say that is really cool, I said they come with all the camping utensils. They make little hinges up here, so those will hold all of your utensils that you need to use. Again, this is unboxing, so I guess I should unbox it, right? Here's all the tools, brand new. really nice. Even the automatic chef logo. Oh, hot pan. Look at that. I didn't even notice that until now. So you got that. And then you also got the barbecue light.
So what's our final verdict for the automatic chef? 100% absolutely pack it. You can't get any better than this. When you're talking about an easy setup and packability, I mean, this baby packs up so easy in our storage. We used to use those old tripods. They would take up so much room. They don't fold. You have the long pegs to it. The grate doesn't fold up. We even had one that we mocked up that was a rotating tripod, and it still didn't perform as good as this. This is 100% legit. They have the patent. This thing just makes cooking easier. And I can't tell you how many people always ask me, can you set up your tripod? So easy to move, so easy to set up, packability, quality company that sells these. We have been so happy with our purchase of the automatic chef. I guarantee you're going to be happy with it too. And the grill light is also something that's really neat that you can purchase with this, and a lot of different accessories that they're coming out with the automatic chef. 100% my backing. Pack this baby every single camping trip.